Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Hey guys, and welcome to 𝗪𝗁𝗁𝗃𝗀𝗀, your #1 source for all things films and movies. And when it comes to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, one actor has existed for quite a long time and continues to just really be one of the most interesting characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that of course is Loki, played by Tom Hiddleston. And Tom Hiddleston has done an outstanding job over the years really bringing this character to life and adding so many different dimensions, whether this character is more antagonistic or sometimes a breakout hero. And one thing that is really unique when it comes to the character Loki is, of course, the actor himself who plays the character, Tom Hiddleston, who has done an amazing job at just creating depth in this character. So we thought it'd be really interesting to take a look behind the scenes and see a bit more of the craft of Tom Hiddleston himself when he jumps into various acting roles in movies, whether it's the MCU or just a different project he's a part of. And it's really interesting to get a close look at sometimes when he may slip up or mess up a line, or maybe mess up in a different way, which causes production to have to maybe reset and reshoot a scene. It's pretty funny to take a look at because Tom Hiddleston is a pretty funny guy and he takes a lot of stuff upbeat and in a very positive way. So it's cool to see him just kind of have fun on set. And even if he slips up, he makes the best of the situation. So let's go ahead and jump into this and take a look at Tom Hiddleston behind the scenes in various projects, including his role as Loki in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. First up, we can go all the way back to the first Avengers movie, which released in 2012, and it was the first time we got to see the large ensemble cast from various films come together for one epic on-screen project. And of course, there was this moment where Tom Hiddleston, as serious as he was playing Loki, kind of slipped up on one of his lines, which he just kind of played off in a pretty lighthearted and upbeat way.
The Avengers mascot.
It also seems like Tom Hiddleston had a bit of trouble filming his sequence after his character Loki gets Hulk smashed, and it's just really funny while he tries to keep it serious and play this injured part, how he kind of treats it. It's pretty A+.
Sorry, there was a laugh.
This is actually something that ends up being replayed or brought back up again later on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you look later to 𝗪𝗏 Ragnarok, where we get to see Thor get Hulk smashed straight up, and just the funny sequence of Loki's character reacting to that is something we really appreciate.
Response to Hulk smashing Thor in exactly the same way that Loki got smashed.
Yes! Come on! That's how I feel!
It's savage, it's chaotic, it's lawless.
Part of the fun of Loki is that protagonist and antagonist. In 1 second he's on your side.
He transformed himself into a snake and he knows that I love snakes.
We also know that there was a ton of great moments coming from Thor Ragnarok itself. For instance, we can look at this great moment out of that film. We also know that Tom Hiddleston sometimes just goes with the flow when filming in movies and projects and whatnot, and sometimes he throws just a little improv in there, and even if it very easily gets cut out and doesn't become anything bigger, it is still funny to take a look at.
Fathers that completely screwed up their childhood.
Are we recording this? They are. You are in a red cape being really, really campy. That's how I get in the character, bro.
We also can look at this great moment, which shows the dynamic of Loki and Thor, and it's kind of funny just to see the interaction that these two have when Thor messes up a scene.
I'm not hitting it, I'm pressing it, I'm pressing it. Yes, I am.
Then sometimes when a movie is being filmed, the cameras end up rolling through a lot of other things and maybe capture some moments where we see Tom Hiddleston having fun on set while those cameras are in fact rolling.
I mean, it's so sweet. Character
I think that up until my arrival coming, and he's enjoying himself.
Also, out of Thor Ragnarok, there was this moment where Loki catches this prop and he gets excited and kind of breaks character. They likely had to shoot this scene multiple times, but it is just funny his reaction to actually catching it and making the scene look cool for the first time.
In some way. He's an outsider. He's a misfit.
Yes! Did you see that? Did you see that? Come on.
Then over in a different film project he was a part of, he actually ruined a shot in the movie Crimson Peak when they went into action where he was kind of waving at the camera, and he just kind of rolled with it anyways. And if you're a fan of Tom Hiddleston and just some of the other projects that he's been a part of, you'll know that he also starred in Kong Skull Island. And besides having some really awesome scenes in this, there was one sequence where he had to run through a swamp. And it was something that they had to shoot multiple times over and over again. And it's something really interesting because of the repetitive nature of it, that he had to just kind of run through the swamp. And his reaction to it and talking about running through a swamp in Vietnam is just something we thought was pretty clever and interesting nonetheless. But first, we wanted to give a quick reminder, we do have a really awesome Instagram page that updates you guys on everything happening Marvel immediately. So if you guys want to follow us on Instagram, check it out, link in the description. There's also a ton of really awesome memes and other things that are posted on there. So make sure you guys are following that page, and let's go ahead and jump into this story.
Good, got it? That's what most people do when they come to Vietnam, you know. Just see the sights and run through a swamp.
But overall, it's really easy to appreciate Tom Hiddleston for how much energy and effort he's put into the characters that he's played over the years, especially when it comes to a character like Loki, who's been in the MCU since the first Thor movie, appearing in multiple Avenger movies and a lot of the Thor movies along the way, and now, rightfully so, he's starring in a Disney Plus series that's being very well received so far. So we do want to turn this around to you guys and see what you guys think. So what do you guys think of Loki and Tom Hiddleston? Are you liking the Loki television series so far? Let us know what your thoughts are on the subject in the comments section down below. Also, be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos just like this one uploaded every single day of the week. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
Wow. Oh, but you don't have a hammer to nail that into anything.
Do you have a gift for Uncle Billy?
I do. I've got you a golden nail.
You can't give that back.
You can't give that back, Thor.
That's rude. Didn't you get him anything?
Sure.
Okay, so Tom Hiddleston.
Dancing. Check out, he's dancing in Korea.
I saw that video.
Yeah, who didn't? Awesome.
He's got good moves.
He can dance.
Yeah.
At first I was like, oh, what's he doing? And then he starts to dance. I thought, that's incredible.
Well, thank you very
What
much.
is that?
Thank you, Loki. You're too good to me. Thanks. Thank you. Thank Loki. That's what you.
Yin and yang.
Guys, so if there is any grief right now, settle this now, please.
Any grief?
Any grief?
No,
we have no grief.
We love one another.
Only love for each other.
Yeah.
What? So what is what? Yeah, this is the Asgardian sign for love. What?
I didn't understand what was going on, but I loved it.
Yeah, it's bonkers.
Yeah.
But it's good.
It's
very
so
proud. It's
great.
out tonight in cinemas.
I'm getting my head round it. You play Thor's brother Loki.
Yep.
That's right, isn't it?
Yep.
In that Avengers film, he tried to take over New York.
Yes.
But that went tits up.
And by the way, you are the only Thor.
Now that guy.
That guy.